Adventures.
Hey guys, Chuke here with Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, it didn't take long for another bear attack to happen. Thank you for all of you who have logged onto my website and sent me these news articles. Pretty interesting. This time it was mushroom hunters. A couple weeks ago it was shed hunters. But these morel mushrooms that people say they taste like steak or something, they're actually popular up here in Alaska too. People will collect them and they will actually trade them for halibut or moose meat or whatever. It's pretty popular and people really like them. I haven't eaten a whole lot of them. I thought they were pretty good, but this was another one from Montana. Now, originally some people sent me the first article about it that didn't have many details, but then Outdoor Life, I believe, magazine did a pretty good article on it. So there was no time to be nervous, says Montana mushroom hunter who shot charging grizzly is the name of the article. Now this is about Justin Lee and his brother-in-law, two men that were charged on Lee's property north of Chateau. A close-up of the dead sow's claws, and it shows a picture, a pretty good size grizzly bear. Now their property says on the end here, Lee has a few cabins on his mostly underdeveloped property near Chateau, which lies in the central Montana along the Rocky Mountain front and southeast of Glacier National Park. The area falls within northern Continental Divide ecosystem, which is home to more than 1,000 grizzly bears and has seen an uptick in the number of grizzly conflicts in recent years. In April, a shed hunter shot and killed a charging grizzly bear near de Upier, which lies roughly 30 miles north of Chateau. So in the same general area, and that's the one I was talking about. So here's Lee right there. Really cool story. So Lee explains that he and his brother-in-law, John Long, had gone out walking on his property the evening of May 21st. They drove a side-by-side down to Spring Creek, thinking it was a good spot to look for morels. Both men are from the area. They know how to hike in grizzly country. Now this part is cool. They each carried sidearms. Lee had his 10mm Glock. It was a Glock 20. It showed a picture of it. And Long carried his 1911 chambered in .45 ACP. How about that? We weren't hunting bears, says Lee, a 53-year-old retired attorney. We just carry these guns when we're down there in case. It just happened to be the in case day that day. Yeah, you could say that again. And it has a picture of his Glock 20 in an Uncle Mike's holster. So, hey, whatever works. When I first got into firearms like 15 years ago, that's what I got. I went to Sportsman's Warehouse and got an Uncle Mike's, one of those Cordura nylon holsters. So after parking their rig in the cottonwoods near the creek, they started searching for mushrooms on foot. Lee walked towards the water. Long went about 50 yards ahead of him, but returned quickly. So they saw the bear. It was a sow. It was curious. It stood up on its hind legs and started going towards him. But once it got 30 yards away, it put its ears back and just started kind of jogging right at him in an aggressive manner. And that is a bad sign. When the grizzly bear puts its ears back, that's bad. So it took 8 bullets to put it down. Lee fired 3 rounds, Long shot 5. So 3 rounds of 10mm and 5 rounds of .45 ACP. They called the local game warden immediately and reported the incident, and it was investigated and ruled a case of self-defense. They removed the carcass. They put this sign up on his property, be bear aware. So no bear spray used in this one, and really, bear spray works sometimes if a bear is just interested in you, but a charging bear, I think it is a bad idea. Now, I'm not anti-bear spray. I always show that I have some myself. I will carry both bear spray and a firearm at times, but you're putting your life in danger if you want to trust it only to bear spray. Now, really interesting that they had a 1911 and a Glock 20 10mm. For me, it's the best of both worlds. I have switched to a 1911 chambered in 10mm, and I just got a just-in-case leather chest holster, similar to the Diamond D, but I prefer these. I've been getting holsters for them for a few years now, and this is going on my hunt in about 10 days. So very excited. I've got everything dialed in, but for me, it's just beautiful, stainless steel and the leather. just very nice, but I can just hold a 1911 better and shoot it better, so it's the best of both worlds for me. But thanks for tuning in. I hope I don't have to do a lot of these videos, but we're already seeing an uptick of bear encounters, so please stay safe. Carry a firearm. I know pistols are not ideal. What you really want is a 12-gauge shotgun, a hunting rifle, a 45-70. Those work the best, but many times when you're hiking, you're not going to carry something like that on your shoulder. So we carry pistols, and studies show that they do work. People used to scoff at my videos saying they don't work, but all of these accounts show that they do. So stay safe out there, guys. I'll have a video up in the morning. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you go die.